to East Coast LQ Reviews. Today, we're reviewing Coppercraft Distillery Straight Bourbon Whiskey. On the front of the label, it says small batch, 48.5% alcohol by volume, or 97 proof. This is a 750 milliliter bottle. It says Coppercraft is a tribute to the American craftsmen, building upon West Michigan's legacy as high-quality makers and manufacturers. We bring together grain and oak to craft the finest spirits. Handcrafted, Michigan proud. On the back, it does say produced and bottled by Coppercraft Distillery out of Holland, Michigan, but it is distilled in Indiana. So I'm assuming that this is MGP Midwest Grain Product Distillate. Mash bill is undisclosed. Age statement. The website says it's barrels of 4+ year old and 9+ year old sourced bourbons and are blended to create a rich, smooth flavor. So sourced MGP distillate for 9 year old. I was looking at the Breaking Bourbon website. They were using before 4 and 11 year old. So I think they kind of cut back, and rather than the 11, now they're using 9 year old bourbon instead of the 11. It says we use brandy blending and proofing techniques that takes 3 months from barrel to bottle. So, yeah, paid $45 for this. I believe MSRP is $50. So I did get it $5 cheaper than what you typically find this at. Yeah, I was visiting New Hampshire, hanging out with Bumpy Road Brews, and we were checking out. They have their New Hampshire liquor and wine outlets. It's state run. So I just wanted to check out their selection. Saw this, never seen it before. Thought it looked interesting. I will say, as far as aesthetics, the bottle is very nice. Let's get another close up one more time. I will say it is a very cool looking bottle. And yeah, without further ado, let's pop this open, check out the appearance. Nice cork pop. So I did have this already, so full disclosure, I did already have a little bit. Give it some time to open up before I did the review. Let's go for the pour. All right. I'm gonna go copper color in appearance. Looks pretty good. Let's see if we can get some alcohol legs. And it is, what did we say? 97 proof. A decent amount of alcohol legs. Yeah, you can see them. Good amount. Nose. Initially up front, I get a lot of caramel and corn. Some vanilla and citrus in there. Some spice. It's actually very tamed on the aroma. When I first had this, the ethanol was kind of jumping out a lot. Now it seems like it's a little bit more mellowed. Green apple. Yeah, there's a good combination of green apple, citrus, vanilla, caramel. The spice is there, but it's not too prominent. It's not overpowering on the nose. It's got a solid aroma, I will say. 97 proof. Yeah, it's got the aroma of something that you would get from a, let's say, like 100 proof bourbon. Pretty solid. Solid notes. Oh, excuse me. All of them definitely kind of stand out and are noticeable. Nothing's really steamrolling over the other. So I will say the complexity is pretty good as far as the nose goes. Let's dive in and try it out. Cheers. Honey on the back end for sure. Getting that corn again. Corn, caramel, vanilla. A little bit of citrus in there. Spice is more prominent on the palate. I like the finish. It's got a good combination of honey and spice that are the more dominant flavors on the finish. Initially up front, you get some solid flavor notes. Sweetness isn't too intense, but it does have a nice sweetness. The flavor is solid. I'm kind of getting that honeycomb cereal that I kind of get with some bourbons. I can see that again. Kind of that like sugary corn like flavor like you would get with like the cereal. I think what's lacking for this is the mouthfeel, personally. It does seem like the body is a little thin, but the flavor is definitely there. It has some really good flavor, and it's super drinkable. This is definitely one of your more crushable bourbons for sure. Almost slightly buttery though. Slightly buttery, caramel, corn, vanilla, spice, honey. Yeah, not bad. Overall, as far as flavor, it's a pretty tasty bourbon. I wouldn't mind grabbing this again if it was available in my area. I do think that this has a really good flavor profile, but it just seems like it's a little too overpriced in my personal opinion. $45. I would like this to be around maybe like $35, $40. If it was like $35, $40, I think that it would be a better bargain. It would be a better value. But overall, I think it's a pretty good whiskey. Like I said, it's pretty drinkable. It's crushable. The finish is very nice. Like I said, you get that good balance of like baking spice and honey. Flavor up front and initially is pretty good. As far as the number, I want to go solid 88. 88 out of 100. It's a good bourbon. Just a little lackluster as far as the mouthfeel and viscosity goes. But overall, the flavors are definitely very well balanced. It's not too spicy, it's not too punchy, it's not too burny on the palate, which is good. I wanted to give it more like that 89, 90, but for that $45, I kind of had to knock it a couple points. But overall, I would recommend it. It's another one of those sourced MGP bourbons that they pretty much they're taking, they're blending into something, and I think they did a good job with this one. So I would totally recommend it. If you see it, try it out yourself. And yeah, there you have it. If there's anything else you guys like to see on my channel, make sure to leave a comment down below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos. Like a beer. Thanks for watching, guys. Cheers.